Hi there, this is Sonal from Tap Easy, and today we are focusing on the positive. You keep hearing that when you're using tapping, you should focus on the negative emotions, what feels bad, what isn't right, and things like that. But sometimes you just can't get around to using negative wording. You just don't feel like it. It may be that you have trained yourself to be a positive thinker for years, and any acknowledgement of negative emotions or how bad things are doesn't feel natural to you. Or it may be that you were brought up with a belief that any acknowledgement of negative emotions uh, may be whining. So, no whining. Whatever it is, sometimes it just doesn't feel right to use negative wording. So, in this video, I'm going to show you how to get around that and still reap all the benefits of tapping. But first, let me assure you that it is 100% safe to focus on negative thoughts, negative feelings while you are using tapping, because tapping is a cleansing technique. When you acknowledge these negative thoughts or what hurts while using tapping alongside, it clears them out and makes space for positive thoughts, wise thoughts, clarity, wisdom. So with that said, we want to focus on today's approach. So now in this approach, instead of verbalizing what you don't want, you ask for what is needed in the situation. Whether it be love, healing, peace, clarity, wisdom, courage, relief, whatever it is that will help the situation make the situation better. So it could go something like, I invite love, healing, and peace. I invite love, healing, and peace. I invite love, healing, and peace. And you don't even have to use very spiritual wording. You could use something like, I invite relaxation. I invite a break. I invite a breakthrough. I invite a breather. So, whatever it is that you feel will help the situation, and that is what you ask for. So, you are not exactly taking away anything from the situation, you're only adding to it something that you believe will be helpful. And now, what about setup tapping? Since our intention is to focus on the positive, we could do something like, I invite love, healing, and peace as I deeply and completely accept myself. So that is that. Now I'll be providing you a list of such positive words that you could choose whenever you feel like doing some using this approach. So that'll make it easy for you. You won't have to guess. Such words could be a lot of like happiness, love, healing, peace, relief, courage. So there'll be a link given below somewhere down this video, and then you can use that to download your free cheat sheet. Now there are a few considerations. When we bypass our feelings, bypass how we truly feel, like in this case we are not exactly feeling very good, because that's why we sat down to do the tapping. So we are bypassing those feelings and instead we are choosing to focus on the positive. And in this situation the mind may not be very receptive to positive suggestion. So if you say, I invite peace, I invite peace. Your mind may, object. It may raise an objection that peace is not possible in this situation. So, in that case, what do you do? If negative thoughts keep arising, even though your intention is to focus on the positive, in that case, what you could do is still acknowledge that I acknowledge these feelings and I invite love, healing, and peace. So, what you're doing is you're still acknowledging those negative thoughts that may be arising, but you are also, open to inviting love, healing, peace, or whatever is needed for the situation. So, you're basically, acknowledging how you feel and invite it. Or you could still just say, I invite love, healing, and peace, and let those thoughts be there. They might be there, they might rise to the surface of your consciousness, and let them be there while you still tap on the positive. Now, the best way, of course, would be to acknowledge these feelings that it doesn't feel good, and do a few of these negative tapping rounds. And then what you will notice is that after doing some tapping, positive thoughts may start to arise spontaneously. As this negativity is cleared out, positive thoughts may start to arise spontaneously. Your mind will clear up, and you may start to get positive thoughts automatically. But you don't have to do it. In this approach, you keep focusing on the positive, focusing on what is needed in this situation. So that is how it could go, and throughout you would be focusing on the positive, keeping a positive keeping on the positive track. So this is one way for the eternal optimist and the eternal positive thinker. I hope you will find this video useful, and if you do, please give it a like, a thumbs up, and don't forget to download your free cheat sheet at the bottom. And I'll see you next time.